Contra War, turn number 5. We'll have us a weather roll to start it off with a -1 gyro modifier. We will show you what the V-log was. The communist player rolls for the weather every turn, so we will represent that with the red die after we open up the V-log and find out what the result was. Be right back. Alright, and the result was a 2 with a -1. Last turn was clear. Turn 2 through 15 is a table we're going to be using, so it'll be clear weather again for turn number 5. Get one in here, and all air operations will go on as normal. That's basically what that means. We'll go on over here next to the. We got a bunch of dust. This table's been set up way too long, and all my markers are getting dusty. But it's not the U.S. night naval bombardment phase. Nope, we don't have no U.S. units. We will look on the V-log and make sure my opponent, all his units are in supply for the communist player. We'll be back. Well, we have a unit out of supply, unable to trace the supply line. His supply source would be this port here, but he has to be within 4. Well, I guess he could take this road. 1, 2. Oh, hold on, maybe he is in supply. Let me check that on out, because this road here ends 1, 2, 3. Make sure a port's a supply source, and he'll be able to get supply in there. It's a trail, though. We'll be right back. All right, something kind of interesting here. Allied supply sources. FDN and ARD units can use captured air facilities or faculties, whatever it is, for supply, whatever. They can also use captured undamaged Nicaraguan coastal ports as supply sources. So I'm good on using the coast as a supply source, but the communists do not have that as theirs. Entrenchments, fortifications, Nicaraguan supply sources, communist supply source markers, Nicaraguan logistics supply units, and communist supply depot markers. So there you go. But we will see what's up with this unit here. And my opponent had it out of supply. I figured he could, you'd have to be 4 hexes from a supply source. I would figure a port would be a supply source, but it's not listed as a supply source for the communist player, so maybe he is out of supply. That would be the only unit. I have some more rules I want to check out, because what was I interested in? Supply depot creation. We'll be right. All right, upon further review, we have come across the supply depot rule. And what that entails is, you can see here, we all have a little supply depots. Looks like I have 3 or 4. And the communist player has a bunch too here. What he's going to do then is create a supply depot. And you can only create them. A player can place a maximum of 2 supply depot markers on a map in any city, port, or air facility he controls. It doesn't say town, but it does say port. So here you go. Sorry about the bad camera work. He's here. This is only a town. It's not a city. Can't create one here, but he can create one right here in a port he controls. So therefore, he is putting a supply source here. We'll put that right up here. This is a victory hex for the Contra player. That's what that means there. But then he will be able to draw supply from trail 1, 2, 3. You need a road or trail and any 4 hexes to the source. So yeah, you see here he's got a nice little trail coming on through, and then you need a 4 hex range. 1, what would that be? That'd be on this side of the border. 1, 2, 3. He's well within range by 1, so that is what is going to happen on that. The rest of the communist players are in supply, and we'll move on and open up the V-log for the communist. Regular unit, ground unit phase. Kind of a phase we've been kind of waiting for. Let's see what the communist player wishes to do. It's all this reinforcements. Be back. Alright, then one real quick note. The TPF Nicaraguan Infantry Brigade is now in supply. Drawing supply from a supply depot that was created at the port, but that depot will be taken off the map after this turn. They can only be used once, so hopefully they get a breakthrough on this road. This is what's stopping them from being in supply. And he can't get to, well, there's no road that leads to here. You know, he's got to be 4 hexes away. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got to be by road, so there you go. He is cut off. But unfortunately, back in supply. Alright, be back with the open vlog. I'll have to go through it and find out what my opponent's going to do for his turn number 5. Alright. The FSLN has moved. All their regular units turned sideways, have moved from their original position. And you can pretty well see what's going on here. Armor, mechanized infantry. He pulled these boys, these are Cuban engineers. He pulled them on out. One thing though is he has artillery here and engineers underneath this anti-aircraft unit that couldn't make it to the front, so no column shifts there. If he does attack, he hasn't got his support units there yet. They didn't have enough movement factors to get there. Here you go. Insurgency units, the only thing protected old Matagalpa, but he's already got most of its units on the board. He's only got one reinforcement unit left. Another thing is he had a good a reorganization phase where, let's look at like this stack right here, where he is rebuilding units. There you go. Units that have taken a step loss, he is rebuilding there. Has more spots we see. Oh, down here in this little sector, he's not even moving units. He has just reorganized this unit here. You can see these little tan markers. This unit here and this unit here on the bottom are being reorganized. So he didn't move anything around here really. He still has an insurgency movement phase to go on, but that is it. You can pretty well see where his attack is coming at. Not going for anybody there, just pretty much pushing here and taking care of his other victory point hexes, I guess, basically. Although I do have some points here, but yeah, we'll see what happens. He's not done yet. He still has an insurgency movement phase to go through and an air mission phase. So there you go. Pooch on out. Like I said, Matagalpa really isn't that well defended. I mean, he's got a couple units there, but and he still hasn't moved his insurgency units. But like I said, he's only got one more reinforcement unit to bring on in here. So if I get some insurgency units to project this under control into this hex, it's only going to keep him from bringing in one unit this turn. I got a reinforcement coming in this turn also. But there you go. We will be going on to the insurgency movement phase, or the white striped red units will move. Look back here, he brought some units on up. Like I said, ones that turn sideways haven't moved. There you go. Definitely a good game. Don't go nowhere. Don't touch that dial. We got some big combats coming on up. Alright, there it is. We'll see if he gets any insurgency help on the front. Be right back. Alright, well, before I call it a night and open up any more vlogs, I just want to make a note of the Zoom feature. The FSLN reorganization points are down to 2. What that basically means is he's got a brittle army. Once I start taking hits, they won't be able to get rebuilt as much as I will. I got a lot more logistical supply, I guess, than a good old communist would have surprised. So yeah, he's short on supplies. He's mostly I don't know what other word I'd use besides brittle, but yeah, he's got to watch his casualties too, because his rebuilding ability is far more limited than mine. All right, that'll call this maybe, and I don't know about a video. We'll be back with some Oh, insurgency movement, I guess, will be the next vlog I open up. How long I'll have to wait, we will see. But as soon as they come in, I usually put them down on the board. But like I said, it's getting kind of late, and eyes are getting heavy. Be back with some more Central America, the Contra Drive. We'll be back. Continuing on. It has been a while. As a matter of fact, we have opened up some vlogs and made some moves. I can't remember where I left off. I'll show you right now. I'm about ready to open up the air mission vlog. So I'm thinking, insurgency movement maybe was where we left off at. And like I said, I've done this off camera a while back. But there is his insurgency units. They are moved sideways. Now I have just now, I think I've moved these units. I really haven't had a chance to analyze or look at anything. This is all kind of live as it happens. But I did notice that he left his reorganizing units, easy for me to say, kind of exposed, and didn't move his Special Forces paratrop units in the proximity for an attack on El Bluff. I don't know who he's got in that air group unit there. I think he's got a couple of these little 2-3, which are strong in this game, infantry units. So I think he's got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factors. There's only 2 there defending. That'd be a nice 3-to-1 attack. So hats off to him. Oh, I think we got some company. We got some company. What you doing? Come here. Come on over here and say hi. Come on. Oh, I think I got a rare day off. We're here in October still, but the temperatures have plummeted, and we are constructing a runway at a major airport, and the inspectors won't let us work today. I think they blew it, because I don't think it's that bad. But sometimes when we should be home, we'll be working. Like it'll be pouring down rain. And then other days, sometimes they blow it. They'll call off to work because they think it's going to rain. It'll be sunny skies. So today we got a day off, and I'll take full advantage. But I want to get back to this game, find out what I was doing. Like I said, I'm at air mission, so I guess insurgency movement was taken care of. Insurgency placement. The communist player has no units in his insurgency placement box, unlike me, so he has none in his pool of insurgency units, so that didn't happen. So, obviously, the Allied aerial counterinsurgency didn't happen either. Ooh, what is this one here? First insurgency disbandment. He did not. He doesn't have any insurgency units that are half strength. I think they're all full strength on the board, and he is a little bit low on insurgency points. His resources are really low, so he's got kind of like a make or break. He doesn't want to be having too many casualties. Towards I'm backed by my big daddy USA. He's got all kinds of cargo and logistical supplies for us Contras. So there you go. Let's see what I'm really interested in to see what he does, because he's got the air superiority, and of course we have a Messiah early warning suppressed marker I found in my bag of markers. So there you go. This thing here is suppressed for return. That will help me not being intercepted. That definitely helps. That was a great mission. I can't believe I pulled that one off. So Messiah electronic warfare is suppressed. And we also got some. I must have been late at night looking around on all these, because you can also see the units with just 1 defense factor have no zones of control. That's another thing in this game. No zone of control. Oh, yeah, no zone control. No zone control. So that's one thing you have to remember in this game. If you only have 1 defense factor, you don't have no zone of control. So I put a bunch of those markers on there to specifically or specify the hex that are, well, basically weak, I guess is what it entails. All right. My opponent has combat aircraft available. And unfortunately for me in this game, I don't have anybody to intercept. I would if you'd cross and attack Honduras. Then all bets are off. They're unhandcuffed, and ready for battle, or available for me to use. And they have a bunch of fighter aircraft and stuff, but that's all a different game and everything else. Right now, they are neutral. They have not violated their territory, and I can't use their aircraft, but they have some attacks going on here. Not looking good. We'll find out what's up. Be back. All right, from Air Group 2, we have an air unit placed into the used pile. And that is their best ground attack aircraft that they have. It's an old-fashioned P-61, I think is what it is. We looked it up on an earlier video and got a picture of it. But he'll be taking off from Air Group 2. And here you go, with the air mission marker. We'll be back with his destination. Alright, he'll get a +2 on that combat, so he will attack and try to retake the port of El Bluff with extreme prejudice on his close air support. There you go, not bad. Let me see. Let me open up the next vlog, and without the cheesy special effects. When I do it up real good, I have the sound effects with it, but we're not really into that right now. We're more into playing the game. So let me see here where his next air mission will come from. Alright, well, to save you all the flying and mission BS, here you go. He has come across with all his attacks and pretty much had +1 close air combat support. So there's all of his attacks, I guess, that are going on. This one here is getting a +2. His units then will be 1. Let me see here. 1 in the used. 2, 3, 4. There you go. All of his air units, again, have all been used. He has no interception capability. Plus, Marseille is out. So his electronic warfare complex has been it has to be repaired for next turn. Now there's a little sitting spot on this display for air units. But that, when that comes into effect, is when the air group, our little air group, is contested. That means the enemy is projecting a zone of control into the hex that holds the air group. All these units here can't be launched or anything, so it's in a sitting. Now also, if this air group is damaged, they go into the sitting spot. Now if the air units are in a sitting spot and there's an airstrike on the air group following that, all the units in the sitting spot are destroyed. So something to think about. Let's see here. That will be it on the fixed wing aircraft missions. We will next see what he wants to do with his high-knee gunships. And I think he's got at least one. He got an additional one from his last reinforcements. So, I think he's got 3 of them. I have only 1 CIA helicopter. He's in this spot here, ready for a defensive close combat support mission. Unfortunately, his attacks didn't come here. Here. I mean, he's going after low-hanging fruit there. I mean, he did his basic military. But there you go. When we come back, we'll find out where he wants to deploy his high-D gunships. Be back. All right, he's got 3 positions with Hind-D battalions. So these counters represent a group of Hind-D gunships. I don't know how many are in a battalion. But there you go. He's got his 3 spots for him. He's also got a big old transport helicopter here, but at Pointe du Hout Airport, there's a major airport, but it's taken a step loss in previous assaults. Alright, well here they are before. We'll find out where he wants to assign them to. Right back. Alright. Close combat support missions. I guess there's what they're being assigned to. And hats off to him. It's a nice spot. Going for his key battles, I guess, is along this front. Here at the supply source / victory point hex for the Contras. And that little mountain jungle trail that opens up the way to the backcountry east along the coast where all the he's doing what he needs to do. It's pretty obvious, pretty basic. And he did assign one over here to this hex with the special forces, so got some good combats coming up. I believe that will be it, unless he wants a transport mission. Let me open up the vlog and see what's going on with that. I don't know where he's got any transport units at though. Oh, what does he have here? Well, this unit moved there. Let me see this real quick. Just a infantry unit. Okay. Don't see anything. He does have a big old transport helicopter there, but that's flipped over. That number 1 in that white box should be a 2, but he got damaged. Let me see if there's any transports he's going to do, and we'll be right back. Alright, that'll be it for the air mission phase. Next phase, when we come back, will be ground combat. Don't touch that dial.